Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. I was drawn very strongly to this deck. It actually started yesterday when I was putting the other cards away. I knew then what was coming out today as far as the energy. So really strong. I guess the collective just needs a little bit of a message here. This may be multi-messages. I hear in threes. So I might do 3-card spreads going all the way through with different messages. So as always, these are general. Take what resonates, toss the rest if it's not for you. Leave it out here on the board. It's for someone else. All right, let's see what we've got. Wealth. Ooh, we'll take it. Shedding. Independence. Okay. You know, I am kind of getting... Okay, well, the first way I'm getting this message is you may be leaving a relationship or cutting ties with someone of the past. I want to say your money may skyrocket. I don't know if this person was really kind of draining your energy and draining your bank account. A lot of times, your monetary success has a lot to do with your emotional well-being. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm hearing. It has a lot to do with the way you're feeling as far as what you're attracting. That makes sense. You may be shedding an old something and realizing that your independence helps you thrive in a way that you didn't believe you could. You may be stepping into that. I heard winning era. So you may be stepping into a time period in your life where you're just thriving. And I love to see that for you, especially if you are shedding. I hear dead weight. So I don't know if someone was really holding you back or creating some type of toxicity in your life that was kind of bleeding over into your finances and how you could accumulate in that sector of your life. I feel like, yeah, I hear that there's an end to that. All right, let's see. Winning money, fast change. Okay, for some of you, you might be winning some money. I don't know how. Could be any sort of way. Could be a scratch off, could be a lottery ticket. I don't know, you enter some sort of a something. You may be the one that wins. You may have that windfall of monetary abundance coming in. It would create very swift changes. I saw somebody up and move. So I don't know if this is enough to generate some movement in your life. I just feel like I hear the changes would be swift. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Investments. Let's see what we've got here. Spiritual work. Investing in your spiritual self. Surprises from the universe. You know, as soon as you start investing your energy into your growth and your forward movement spiritually, I really do feel like spirit jumps on board with that so quickly and really kind of presents you with a lot of gifts and blessings along the journey. I feel like you're just tuning into those and therefore becoming into alignment with those things that are meant for you, right? And I feel like you may be investing in that energy for yourself. I want that. Many choices. Somebody may be moving, finding the perfect fit. I love that. You may have many choices about where you could go, where you could live, where your home base is going to be. I want to say it is the place that makes you feel most comfortable, wherever that is. I want to say if you are house hunting, I would say when you walk in, take a moment by yourself in that space. Just kind of close your eyes and feel it out. Does this feel right? Because I feel like your body will know, your energy will pick up on it, right? You'll know if it's the right place for you. I just feel like energetically, you'll know. And you will find that perfect fit, and it's going to be something to celebrate, I do feel. So that's for whoever it's for. All right, let's see what else we have here. A wrong decision that leads to success. Expression. You know, for some of you, you're stepping into your authenticity, and I really, really love that for you. I feel like the funniest thing about that is, you know, a lot of people may tell you it's the wrong move to really take off the mask and be who you are and to stand out for all your weirdness or whatever that is to them, right? Um, I feel like you kind of bust open the doorway. I saw a doorway to a cave opening. So it's like all of that energy is now free to flow towards you. I feel like it really adds to your success. Just you being you in your own energy, however that is for you, will lead to your success. And I love that for you. I feel like that is fantastic. What else can you tell me, Spirit? What else does this collective here need to know? Transformation for your public face. Vacation. You know, again, it's kind of playing off of that authenticity. I feel like there's a huge transformation in your life. It's like, I feel like the public face, it's like more people are staring now than when you try to keep it. It's like very demure. It's like carefully curated, right? It's like when you dropped that and you became, I don't want to say messy, but authentic, right? And sometimes authentic can get a little messy. I just feel like people feel that. A lot of people find peace and harmony in your energy, with your sense of humor, right? I just feel like you're the happiest place to be. And you are that when you are standing tall in your authenticity. So there's a huge transformation that occurs while you do that, right? I love that. Anything else, Spirit? What else do? Sweet success. All right. With a bright idea. Moving on up. Okay, business-wise, if you've got some bright ideas that you really want to implement as far as business goes, maybe it's your own business. Maybe it is taking an idea to the higher ups and seeing if they see your vision, right? I just feel like, yeah, I hear you're an asset. I feel like anywhere you go, you're an asset. You've just got that. I saw Jimmy Neutron, for those of you who know, he had a brain blast, and I feel like that might be the type of energy that you carry. It's this vibration of quick-wittedness, quick intelligence, right? You may see things that others don't see. I'm seeing like gears turning, right? I just feel like you have the bigger picture while others are only looking at just a piece of it, right? And that makes you an asset anywhere you go. And I feel like Spirit wants you to realize that that's who you are. Anywhere you go, you add that strength and that power and that vitality, right? That intelligence, that quick wit. I love that for you. It will help you move up. And I want to say very quickly at that, you may start at a new place and bring this type of energy in, and you quickly rise. You just race up that ladder. You start at the very bottom, and then before you know it, you're sitting rubbing elbows with everyone who makes the decisions, right? I just kind of feel like that energy is here. It's recognized. I want to say your intelligence is recognized. What you can add is recognized. Exhausted. All right. So those of you, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I love this. All right. We have fertility, exhausted, and new beginning. Okay. For those of you who are bringing new life into this world, congratulations. But take that rest when you need it. Some of you don't even know that this is a part of your very near future. I want to say get the rest that you need, especially if you're having that brand new beginning in your life. If you're looking for this to happen for you, the conditions could be right for you and your partner. I love this. fantastic energy. I feel like the stars align. It's what you've been waiting for. I almost want to say there could be someone on the other side that crosses over, or that's crossed over, that will help you achieve this new beginning that you've wanted for a while. It's like, I just feel like they're bringing in a blessing for the family, something along those lines. All right, let's see what else is coming in, Spirit. Authority, money matters, a helping hand. You know, oh, a slight warning. A slight warning. I want to say stand in your own power when it comes to your finances. Others may have that helping hand in mind, but only, I heard hand in your pocket. So it's like they may be helping you, but looking for a handout later. It's like only helping you enough so they can keep their hand open towards you, right? I want to say if you need to make financial decisions, be sure to kind of listen to yourself and what feels right for you. Because I do feel like I sense there's someone that may come off as being helpful, but really they kind of have ulterior motives as to why they want to assist, right? So just a little warning, just make sure that you're the one making those choices in your life, right? Sit in your emperor energy and hire, fire, promote accordingly kind of energy, right? We have endings. Love life. Yeah, I was getting this earlier, closed doors. You know, sometimes it takes fully closing that door before the new blessings can come in. I do kind of feel like there could be quite a few of you who are emotionally shutting the door. It's like maybe you physically shut the door a while ago, but you're going through a healing process and you had to emotionally shut that door. And I feel like that's the hardest part at the very end, is just closing that cycle out. Yeah, I hear the death card. It's every end is a new begin again. And I feel like where it may be sad, and if you have to take that time to cry and shed some tears, go ahead. That's fine, right? Don't stop yourself from doing that. Close out that energy, release that energy, and then take a breath of fresh air and relief, because that's finally done, right? Now you can look into something else and find something that is for you. It's like, what's for you in this now? There's that, you know, paintbrush stage that you step into right after this is over, right? So I do feel like a new soulmate may be coming in as well. Maybe you finally shut the door, or it's been long enough where you feel like you're ready for something new. Something new could be coming in very soon. I heard shortly. So that's for whoever it's for. Fruits of your labor, your resources, and your foresight. I hear careful planning, careful planning. Wanting to grow and nurture what you're creating in your life. There may be some to reach out and help you. They may want to back your vision or back your idea. I feel like make sure it's your choice, right? I feel like there's always a way. I heard something about a business loan. So that may be something that you're thinking about. There could be a family member or friend or a colleague who wants to go into business with you to create your own. It's like your version of it, but with some new elements that could take the two of you further than where you're at. Interesting. I'm not getting much more about that. I feel like it's meant to be quite vague. I feel like a lot of people will take this and put it in their own energy. So I don't want to cap it off by saying specifics in this particular set here. I feel like you see what it can be. And I want to say follow that. Follow that wish, that hope, that dream. I feel like you're seeing it from, believe it or not, you're seeing it from a more spiritual perspective. I had to tap my third eye. I know you can't see that, but that's what I was getting. It's like there's part of you that just knows. that can just see further out that this is going to be successful for you. It's going to create and generate a lot of abundance in your foreseeable future, or for this foreseeable future. All right, let's see. We have a partnership, a love affair, savings. Okay, I don't love this energy as far as the love affair and the partnership. I don't know if someone is coming towards you and they are not free of a past relationship before they do. I don't know if they are actually looking to, they may tell you they're looking to make some moves or make some changes. I just don't see it happening. I just don't feel it's happening. I feel like this person would even take from your coffers and pour it into someone on the outside, like they're running a business, right? They're utilizing a relationship to pocket money away. Just be careful out there. I want to say, really think before you loan people money. I want to say, they may be asking for you to pay this bill or pay that bill. I don't know. I just feel like there's a third party involved and someone is a snake. I heard sneaky, sneaky snake. And I feel like I'm hearing the Ophiuchus tribe. So it's, I always say welcome snake charmers in my little thing there. And I feel like this is where it really applies. The snake charmer in you sees through this. And I don't know if you're trying to cover it up with rose-colored glasses, but don't do that. Don't do that. I know you want to see the best in what this could be as far as possibility. I just feel like there's that snake there. And I want to say, if this is for you, it will be something that you just can't shake. Your intuition will be screaming at you. Those alarm bells, those red flags are getting you, snapping right next to your skin, right? It's like, I feel like you'll know. Just be careful because this person does have an eye on your piggy bank, right? They want what they can get, right? And that's not for everybody. We're not going to throw fear out there. If you know you've got a new relationship or a relationship you've been in for a while and it feels fabulous, it's not for you, right? If you're not getting any of those weird nudges, right? Those things that don't add up, you know, trust your intuition. I feel like it's very, very strong. Give yourself credit. All right, we've got wisdom, social status, and limitations. I feel like you know the sky's the limit, or the only limit is one that you could put on yourself. I feel like there is no limit to what you can achieve, and I feel like deep down inside you know that. I feel like it's going to take you far. She's got a crown on her head. She rises to the top, right? King, queen, emperor, empress. I just kind of get that energy here. There's part of your spirit, if you just unleash it and allow it to kind of soar, you can really go to new heights. And I feel like spirit is trying to encourage you to kind of follow that intuitive nudge or that wisdom from within. I feel like you just know that you can go so much further if you just allow yourself to kind of shuck the chains. I'm seeing that ball and chain. I'm seeing it. Yeah, again, I've seen this before. It's the ball and chain, and then there's that loop that goes around the ankle. It's so big, this person can slide their foot in and out. It's like the size of a dinner plate, but it's just imagined blockages, right? Imagined, you know, that there's that ceiling over your head, that roof that you can't bust through. It's just an illusion, and I feel like spirit is saying, bust through the illusion, right? I wanted that. I'm sure it'll come back. All right. Celebration, power, wellness. I love this. For those of you who are working hard, working on your body, working on the way that you look, I feel like it affects the way you feel. I want to say really focusing on you, creating the you that you want to see out there in the world, or the you know you can be. I want to say keep celebrating that. Celebrate every milestone, whether it's a couple little baby steps or some giant leaps in the way you look and feel. I want to say, or your mental health as well. I want to couple that in here. Mental, emotional well-being. I want to say you're feeling strong, you're feeling good. Celebrate that. You're standing in your power. That's exactly where Spirit wants you to be. You're standing right in alignment. All right, let's see what we've got here. Anything else, Spirit? Flexibility, a guardian angel, and direction. Okay, for those of you who are kind of stuck, you don't know which way you want to go, I do want to say remain flexible in how these blessings can come in your direction, whether it's new work or a new experience, new friends. I want to say don't dictate to the universe how it has to look when it comes in. What you're doing is closing off different avenues that these new blessings can run down, right? I want to say you want to leave it wide open. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Always do that. And then just go like this. It's up to you now, right? Let Spirit figure out the rest. A lot of times they can see all these different ways that we can't, right? That these blessings could come in. I just feel like put your order in and then forget about it. And trust me when I say, I hear ding, ding, order up. So it's like, it's a very quick turnaround if you just kind of take your hands out of it and let Spirit dig their hands in, right? Greater, grander hands than our own, and they can shape what we want very easily if we're in a state of allowance, right? All right. So we have a gift. I love that. Star power. Woo. And looking. Okay. I love this. All right, we've got some major star power here. I do feel like the gift is being seen. I feel like you draw a lot of attention. Maybe you always kind of have in different ways. I feel like you've always maybe had a bit of that star power. I want to say maybe you even tried to hide it or dull it or numb it. Maybe because you felt like you weren't ready for it, or a part of you felt like you weren't ready for it, right? Or you were nervous about what it could offer you, right? Maybe nervous about being fully seen, because when you're in that spotlight, you know, it illuminates every little thing. It puts you, you know, in the bright lights, but it also puts you on the chopping block. And I feel like there could have been a block energetically that maybe has just fallen to the wayside. I feel like it's going to allow you to have significant growth. And I want to say that much more expansion and that much more shine. So those of you who shine on the daily, I just feel like your shine is going to get even bigger, and it's going to put you in the spotlight for a lot of different reasons out there. I want to say, breathe it in, experience it, and enjoy it. Be your authentic self and keep shining. It's really going to take you far, I promise. All the right reasons is what I hear. All right, we've got mind power, duality, oh, gambling, and opportunity. Sometimes I hear risk for reward. I feel like your mind is very intelligent. It's kind of calculating all these different ways that something can come to you, or you can obtain something. A way, yeah, I hear a way to obtain something. Sometimes you have to take a little bit of a risk to get the reward. And I hear with the duality, I hear balance. It says, don't forget about the dual nature of people. If you are sharing your plans about things that you want to do, I want to say, try to be mindful who you share those with. Somebody could run away with your idea, right? And I feel like with that big, beautiful mind of yours, you could tell them exactly how to execute it, and they may start running as soon as they step out of your sight, right? Out of your line of vision. They might start running with your ideas. So just be mindful of who you share your thoughts with, right? Not everybody is listening for the best intentions or to celebrate you, right? Sometimes they're just looking for a quick, easy come up. So it's unfortunate, but it does happen, right? All right, we're going to go into alchemy and loyalty. So An opportunity for loyalty. I feel like you may have a partner coming in, a new friendship coming in. I do want to say that this person would be very loyal, and I feel like you could also be that. Um, I feel like it's going to create a lot of great, big, beautiful change in your life. Um, a loyal heart can do so much, right? Can bring so much to the table. Um, I feel like I want to say, don't miss the opportunity. Try not to fear the new experiences. We were getting a little bit of that yesterday in the Ophiuchus read, and I'm seeing it kind of pour over into the collective. If you see something coming your way, there is an opportunity. You don't have to take it just because Spirit presents it, right? We all have free will, but I feel like you're not going to want to miss this. Don't allow those fears of past experiences to stop you from experiencing something new in the now. Not everyone is going to show up like the negative experiences in the past, right? Like those people who maybe hurt you in different ways, right? Give everybody that benefit of the doubt or that new opportunity to show you who they are. I feel like you might just be surprised. Someone might come in. I heard match my energy. Someone might come in who actually matches your energy. This could be the right thing. All right, collective, we have exhausted the deck. I really love these messages. I thought they were all in all pretty positive, or ways that you can really stay on top of those negative experiences, or someone who may be bringing that low-lying toxicity into your life. It was just showing you how you can navigate it, or, just to be mindful that you could see it out there, right? All right, let's hop in here. So we're going to go into initials. So yours, theirs, and any other messages that may channel through here. Let's see. Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen that much standing up. So let's see what we've got here. We've got a U. So U collective, an I, a C, oh, an O, an A, and an O. First, middle, last name could be significant. All right. I heard something about star power again, that I standing out. I heard, what's your name? What's your name? And it looked like a news reporter. I don't know if somebody, it's like, I don't know. I saw somebody who looked like they were singing on the street, and they catch somebody important's eye and they start soaring. I don't know. It's just, if you're into music, really get your music out there. Maybe think of different ways to get your music out there. Something that you may think would not be worth your time might just put you in the right place to soar. It's like standing out on a certain corner with your music, or handing out your music at a certain place. You would think is not going to get as much view as you putting it out on the internet somewhere, right? But I just feel like there might be right place, right time. I'm seeing 222. So whether it's your music or your art or your face, I just feel like you might get noticed. It's like you might get noticed someplace and become something more. It's like you might get thrust into the spotlight. I don't know if you've got this little thing that you want to create, and all of a sudden, um, it's like you explain your idea to someone and they help you accomplish it, or it takes off. It's really interesting. I just get this feeling of very quick movement. It's like I heard from the bottom straight to the top. So there's not a lot of time. I feel like it's almost like a scary, it can be a little frightening. I feel like how quickly you went from normal everyday life or private life to thrust into the spotlight. I feel like it could happen overnight for some of you, overnight success. The new business you launched, the new idea you put out there. Maybe you're looking for someone to back that. You might get the backer right away and it takes off. There are a lot of different ways this could be. I saw something about doing something. So it could be like charity work as well. It's like you tell somebody, it's like you just happen to talk about an idea you have maybe with somebody out there, and they want you to keep in touch with them, or they put you in contact with someone who can really help you soar or help this project go. I heard something about for the kids. So that's for whoever it's for, an idea for kids. I don't know, it may take off throughout the summer. I want to say throughout the summer months and into the fall. This would be the first successful year, perhaps. I hear it's getting the community involved. So that was more like charitable work, but I feel like very successful, and it could become something very, very big. If you have that idea, you might just come across someone who can help you with it, right? I want to say feel these people out before you share your ideas, because we did get that warning that someone might run away with your idea. But I feel like, yeah, utilize your discernment. I want to say energetically feel out the people before you speak, right? Think twice before you share, but once you feel comfortable enough with this person and their energy, make that decision for yourself. All right. I heard something about my glow. My glow. I hear unstoppable. So someone's just got this vibrant glow to them. I don't know if it's, I feel like it just adds so much confidence to this person um, to really see whatever it is themselves take off in a certain way. I don't want to say it's ego, but it is confidence. And I like that. I feel like it's in a good way. All right, let's see. What else do we have for the collective here? What else do we have? Yeah, you may have, I'm seeing that loyalty card from the end of the reading. Could be new growth in something that could go the long haul. That communication could be coming in very soon between you and this person. It may be steering in your direction. I want to say for those of you who are looking to race ahead in life, the goal and the key is to be this unique, authentic version of self. That's how you get where you're going. It's how you get where you want to go, by being who you are, shining that unique brand of light that you're put here to shine, right? I feel like it's really going to take you far, and perhaps very, very quickly as well. We have this dragon here. I almost kind of want to put the dragon over here and in the middle. You could be this dragon energy, really fierce about, I want to say, protecting yourself and your goals, your wishes, hopes, and dreams. Protecting your own money as well. I am kind of getting that, and we were getting that in the reading. You may be the dragon in your own life, protecting your treasure, right? For those of you who come across a partner or a friendship that is, I wanted to say, worth celebrating, I want to say protect that from the outside world. I want to say create that really strong bond, one that can't be broken or bruised from the outside, right? I just feel like it could go the long haul with that shell there. Of course, it's up to two people putting in that energy, that effort to make it go that way, but the opportunity is being presented, right? Is there anything else? I want to say spirit is on deck protecting you as well. Cut your cords, always clear that energy. Call in spirit in all of its beautiful forms and facets, whatever one feels right for you. And I want to say charge forward. Charge forward, race towards those wishes, hopes, and dreams. I feel like now is that very auspicious timing. You can create something new. I'm seeing the new beginning card from the deck. I just feel like you have a new opportunity to take it into the future with that vibrant, beautiful energy. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.